While the spotlight was on the Bahraini runways, away from the noise of cars, a reserved meeting of the Formula One Commission dominated the backstage. Team leaders, OEM executives, and FIA representatives were gathered in a strategic discussion that could shape the future of the category for decades. The room was not noisy, but the tension was palpable. Everyone knew that there, between divergent opinions and billionaire interests, crucial decisions were about to be made. The central point was not only what will happen in 2026 when new engine regulations come into force. The question that hovered in the air was more ambitious. What should the F1 engine be like after 2031? Amidst technical proposals and sustainable dilemmas, a concept came back to the table with force: the possibility of the return of the legendary V10 engines, now adapted to sustainable fuels. But before this could be carried forward, there was another question: what to do with the intervening years? Change the 2026 plans or keep them intact? It was in this climate that Nicholas Tombazis, director of the FIA's Monopost Commission, raised the issue at a press conference in China. He presented two options: shorten the cycle of 2026 regulations or eliminate them. But the first meeting in Bahrain was enough for the idea of elimination to be discarded. Audi, Honda and Mercedes made it clear that the 2026 rules would not be abandoned. Ola Källenius, CEO of Daimler, even spoke in person, albeit by video conference, defending the stability of decisions. Why? Sustainability, commitment and alignment of the new rules with the industrial strategies of automakers. However, the discussions were far from peaceful. Technical issues, such as the use of turbo, the weight of V10 engines with Kias, and the acoustic impact of the new systems were discussed in detail. Esteban Ocon, for example, did not hide his frustration with the current sound of the engines. These cars are powerful, but the sound is not the same. It's not that sound that made us fall in love in our youth, he commented. Carlos Sainz went further and said that he would only accept a V10 engine if he did not like what he will see in 2026, and apparently he is not liking it. Controversy intensified when Christian Horner, Red Bull, and Toto Wolff, Mercedes, exchanged public barbs about possible adjustments in regulations. Horner defended the revision of the ratio between electric energy and combustion engine to avoid monotonous races. Wolff replied with irony, comparing the Commission meeting to Twitter discussions about US politics. In the middle of the battle, the FIA is considering reducing the electric power of the new engines from 350 kilowatts to up to 200 kilowatts, something that can benefit those who are still behind in development. It's not just about technology, we're talking about politics, prestige, and billions of dollars at stake. Mercedes is confident in its power drive. Red Bull fears the new formula will damage the show. All claim to defend the interest of sport. But what is really at stake is who will win in 2026. What about you? Do you think that Formula One should bet on the return of the V10 with sustainable fuel, or follow the path of total electrification? Comment on what you think of this race behind the scenes of F1. Of course, if you enjoy this kind of deep analysis, subscribe to the channel so as not to miss anything about the world of speed.